esteemed nominee, His Excellency, former Governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike, to the hallowed chambers of the Senate for a screening. We just want you to give us a brief resume of yourself and anything you think the Nigerian public does not know yet, which you want to reveal. So the floor is yours.
Mr. Senate President, Deputy Senate President, and Principal Officers of these hallowed chambers, distinguished senators, Mr. Senate President, with the kind permission, can I especially recognize my senators, my three senators, Senator Barinadan Piggy, Senator Dr. Ipalibo Harry Banigo, Senator Oluwel Nyesom. Thank you for that privilege. Mr. Senate President, my name is Nyesom Wike. I'm from Obiabo local government of Rivers State. I've had my education in Rivers State from primary school to secondary school. I went to the University of Port Harcourt. I had my first degree in political science and administrative studies. Thereafter, I went and served my National Youth Service in then Gongola State, now Adamawa and Taraba State. I came back, proceeded straight to Rivers State University, where I had my LLB law, and then proceeded to Nigerian Law School when it was in Lagos, and then was called to the bar. After my call to the bar, I had a brief stint in practice with E.C. Okala and co-senior advocate of Nigeria. Thereafter, I came to the Forum of Politics and then contested for the chairmanship position of Obiabo local government in 1999. I won as chairman and then as a second time chairman. Of course, Nigerians know the importance of Obiabo local government as far as this country is concerned. Thereafter, I became the national president of Association of Local Governments in Nigeria, and I represented Africa in Commonwealth of Local Government. After that, I became the Chief of Staff to the government of Rivers State in 2007. Thereafter, I became a Minister of State Education and then became the Supervisory Minister of Education. In 2014, I resigned and went to run for the governorship of Rivers State. I became the governor of Rivers State in 2015. Again, I recontested in 2019 and won. To the glory of God, I served that mission May 29, 2023. As governor, it's on record in this country. Everybody will attest the fact that I changed the landscape of Port Harcourt. It's on record. In 4 years, I constructed 12 flyovers in 4 years, not by any contractor, but Julius Berger Nigeria Limited. One of you, Mr. President, will attest to the fact that you have even come to Rivers State to commission projects. Eminent Nigerians in both, or it does not matter which affiliation, whether you're a politician, whether you're not a politician, whether you belong to Party A or you belong to Party B, all have come to Rivers State to commission projects. And I can tell you, what is important, there's no thing like magic. What is important is what passion do you have? What commitment do you love your people? And I can say, as a governor, 4 years in the second tenure, I've never left my state and slept outside my state. I've made sure that I'm in my state to take the challenges, to solve the problems of my people. And that's why when I was living like a hero. They escorted me home, where women brought out their wrappers and laid on the ground and said, "March on the wrapper, welcome our son. You have done very, very well." Till 27th of May, while I was living 27th of May, Mr. Senate President, I was commissioning, I was flagging off a project. This thing can be achieved if you are committed, if you have passion for the job. There are so many people who want to be minister, who want to be governor, for the sake that I was a governor, for the sake that I was a minister. But there are those who say, look, what do I want to offer? Am I committed to this job? And I thank Mr. President for nominating me. I believe, knowing how hungry Mr. President is to solving the problems of Nigeria, we have no choice but to give him that required support. And I can assure you, if I'm confirmed, whatever capacity, Mr. President will not regret nominating me. Thank you, and God bless you.
Distinguished colleagues, before you is a man that needs no introduction. His Excellency, Governor Emeritus Nyesom Wike. Even as he was speaking, you could see the passion. You could see the love that he has for this country. Your Excellency, I was one of those who commissioned projects during your tenure when you were governor. So we welcome you, but this is the Nigerian Senate. And one of the things that the public worries about is that sometimes we play more politics with our voices. But when we get into office, we close the door against Nigerians. Will you be open? Will you have an open door policy so that all Nigerians can access you, even the poor, those with problems? Will you also be in a position to allow proper oversight of whichever ministry is given to you by legislators? Because those are the things that concern us. Being accessible to the people that you are meant to serve, and also allowing proper oversight for accountability. Deputy Senate President, do you have a question for this nominee? Otherwise, we tell him to take a bow and go.
Mr. President, my distinguished colleagues, my name is Barrow Jibrin, and represent Kano North in this hallowed chambers. Mr. President, when I visited River State some time back, when the president of this country went there to commission some roads and other projects, I saw what the nominee did in Rivers, the legacy projects he executed. In fact, I was thinking that I missed my way. I thought I was not even in River State. I thought I was out of the country because of several overhead bridges I saw and the wonderful projects he executed in the areas of education, health care delivery system, and judiciary, and several other areas. So I'm beginning to see that if you have this kind of person as governor in several states in this country will change. So my question is this: the wonderful work you did in Rivers, are you going to replicate that in any ministry that you find yourself when after you've been cleared to be a minister in this country? Are you going to replicate that? Are you going to do the same thing you did with the passion, the zeal you execute, that you put forward in executing those projects? Are you going to replicate that kind of scenario? That's my question.
Mike, it will be unfair if the people of Rivers State are here and they see him and they don't lend a voice. So let me first invite distinguished Senator Mbigi. Here is the nominee of Mr. President, but from Rivers State. The Rivers State caucus, do you have any objection?
Thank you, Mr. President. I remain Mpigi Barinada. Mr. President, I stand here on behalf of the 3 senators from Rivers State that the man standing before you is our best from Rivers State. We are here, let me not just over-exaggerate, but I want to say he's our role model. I want to say all what he has said and what he has enumerated in his CV, and some he has not put it in. The 3 senators from Rivers State and over 5 million Rivers people back at home, we are saying we are in total conformity with our leader. And I want all my distinct colleagues to just ask our leader to take a bow, if possible, and go. Thank you, Mr. President.
Distinguished Senator Mbigi, when you were speaking, I had goose pimples. Because you mentioned that over 5 million people in Rivers State are with this nominee. And you confirmed that his resume, the content are insufficient to enumerate the achievements of the nominee. I don't think there's anybody here who is opposed to this nominee. Your Excellency, can you take a bow?